Hey everybody, I didn't expect to make a second video this soon, but when this came out, when this very tweet that's on the screen here came up, it wasn't really enough to warrant making a second video, and I thought this was going to die off and nothing else was going to happen. However, while there is still no proof of any wrongdoing at all, I'm going to go over some updates of him getting fired from his studio that he co-founded, as well as him quitting streaming, possibly permanently. That's what he mainly kind of hinted at, it seems. So he's going to extend his vacation. He's not going to be streaming anymore. It wouldn't surprise me at all if he didn't stream for a couple of months at least. There's a good chance that he may never come back, and we'll get to that video. I wanted to go ahead and get this part in the video since it came out a little while ago. I'll go ahead and cover it. 2 days ago, he had said, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the effing internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All of this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid." People are saying, what was it, Keemstar? I think Keemstar's probably number one on here. He said, "Why won't you say I was not talking to a minor trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon, like what was alleged?" There could be a numerous amount of reasons why he didn't say that. It could be that Twitch has an agreement with him to say you cannot bring this up, this specific situation up. There are good reasons. They settled. Those could have been the terms. But he says right here, "I did not do anything wrong." What do you think that means? Genuinely curious, what do you think that means? If he didn't do anything wrong, then he did nothing wrong. That's what he is saying. He's saying, I did nothing wrong. I don't know what else people could think that would possibly mean. If he thought he was talking to a minor, he knew he was doing something wrong. Therefore, he did something wrong. If he's saying, I didn't do anything wrong, he is directly saying, I did not do that. He gets fired by Midnight Society. On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. Okay, so you assumed him to be innocent, right? And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. Oh, no, so you think he's guilty. Okay. So you didn't assume his innocence. You assumed he was not innocent of a crime. This sentence contradicts itself so hard. This is completely ridiculous. They're trying to word it in a way to have the least amount of backlash as possible from one side. But they don't want to be canceled by the other side because they'd rather not be affiliated with somebody who's known as a kid. Well, whatever. I can't say the name of that. You get what I'm saying. They want to be disassociated with him because he's got accusations. And this is going to bite them in the rear badly. Nobody's going to buy their game after this. It's going to be mostly Dr. Disrespect fans that are going to buy games from a company that was co-founded by Dr. Disrespect. That's your whole audience. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity. There's no dignity in assuming guilt before innocence. There's absolutely no dignity in that. On behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. All 55 of you all are cowards. Absolute spineless cowards. I'm not saying Dr. Disrespect didn't commit a crime. I'm not saying Dr. Disrespect didn't talk to a minor. I have no idea. But what I do know is we live in a country with principles, and our principles are innocent until proven guilty. If it comes out that he absolutely did do this, I will condemn him completely. I will make a video and I will say he's disgusting. He should go to prison. The thing about it is, though, is even with the people who commit the worst amount of crimes, we always insist on innocence until proven guilty. This is unbelievable that these people are acting out on something with absolutely no evidence. I really hope he sues the kid that put this information out there. So this guy's old tweets resurfaced, and it's not looking good for him. This is the guy that outed Dr. Disrespect, saying that he had the information, and look at him just absolutely dangling it over an audience to get him to go to his crappy band. Gamer friends, if you're on the East Coast, you should come to one of these shows. Slasher's coming to the New York date. That's a 500-person room, and we were like 70% on pre-sale. I always act out around Rod. If that show sells out, I'll 100% explain why we banned him during the set. This dude is trying to profit off of why Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch. This is insane. He's got a lot of motivation to lie about this. He has every reason to lie and to dangle this information in front of people and be like, hey, I'm wanting to try and, get people to come and follow me and be interested in what I have to say. So here's some information about Dr. Disrespect and why he got banned. He's probably going to get sued badly for this. This was not a smart move because more than likely he's lying. And even if he isn't, this really wasn't his place to come out. This was between Dr. Disrespect and Twitch. So that'll probably be why he's going to lose a lawsuit. That being said, I'm not defending it. I would actually commend Cody for releasing it to the public, even though it's a risk that he could get sued. I think that would be pertinent information. The problem is whenever you give that information out with no proof. That's a really dumb thing to do, and it makes you look really bad. Second of all, whenever you're using this information to promote your band, that also makes you look really bad because it's not that you thought the world needed to know that he was a bad person and was doing bad things. No, it was, holy crap, I could profit off of this. That's not good. He does not care. He wouldn't care about the victim at all if that were the case. If it turned out to be real, that is. However, I just have my doubts. It's innocent until proven guilty. I really don't see any reason why this would have happened and not been out sooner. Everybody needs to just calm down off this situation. People need to stop assuming that something bad happened and just wait for information to come out. If it does come out, man, it's going to make Twitch look really bad that they hid it for 4 years just to keep their image looking good. There are so many people that are going to go down for this. Keep that in mind. There is motivation to cover it up. I'm fully aware of that. That being said, a lot of people would go down, and I just don't see why they would risk it. It would be such a massive risk to take. But anyway, all that aside, that doesn't mean it's not possible. We just need to be a little bit more calm and be patient and wait for information to come out. If he really did do it, I can guarantee it that the proof will come out. If it never comes out, it's probably because it does not exist.
But I am serious when I say I'm feeling a little fatigued. You know? When shit like this happens over the weekend and it just kind of... It's like how many times can I... I don't... Like I'm actually tired of being on social media, and I've expressed that over the years, champ. So I just, I've always kind of hinted like it'd be nice to get off and just completely separate, right? Go live in Costa Rica or something. I don't know. But I'm just feeling burnt out, I think, I came into this with... When did we start streaming, champs? 2015? 16? Been doing this since 2009. Different scene back then. Having a good time. Playing the games that were fun to interact with and create content with, and over the years it's just gotten, I don't know, like it's been drained out of me. It's being drained out of me. It's being drained out of my family and I. And I just feel like I had the mindset of let's just see what happens today. How are we feeling? And I'll tell you, I just, I don't know. I'm just feeling burnt out, Maybe it's time to start something new, something different. Challenge those creative senses. A desire to explore different realms, if you will. But I think the first and foremost, though, is I did have a sort of a planned vacation coming up. And I think I might just extend that starting today, starting now. One of these let's take a step back. I mean, it is what it is. People get fatigued, right, champs? And to be honest, I don't know how long. You know, I know where my vacación, how long my vacation is, but you know, maybe I extend that. We'll see.
So anyway, he may or may not come back. I'm sure he will come back. I'm very confident he'll come back. There's no reason to stay gone with having that many subscribers and that many people supporting you. The big issue is going to be is if there's any proof. If it comes out, I really doubt we'll ever see him on the internet again. But the guy's a multimillionaire. He's just going to cut his losses and be a multimillionaire, I guess. I mean, why not at that point? One way or the other, I don't see any real repercussions happening to him if he did do it. Unfortunately, if he didn't do it, well, I think everything will end up working out in the end. I think people will forget all about it. Even if it comes up, people are not going to care. And if there's no proof, more people are going to presume that he's innocent. That's the way I see this going. So anyway, guys, if there's any other updates, I will make another video or something. We'll see what happens, especially if proof comes out. I will be covering it. And I'm still going to maintain that he is innocent until proven guilty. So thank you all for watching. I will be live streaming the Donald Trump-Joe Biden debate this Thursday. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys here in the next one. Later.